Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
We have the most famous physical therapist on the internet.
In our opinion, of course,
We have Liz behind the camera today, so if things go bad, we'll blame her, right? We can't blame
well,
us.
why not? Yeah,
Today,
we're not going to make a mistake.
Yeah. Today, the thing we're going to talk about is the one daily chore you must avoid with back pain. And you know what's nice about this? We're going to write a note for you in case, you know, if you can't do something, we'll write a note for you saying you can't do this. So that way people.
Oh, right, yeah.
You know,
we have patients do that. Say, oh,
Yeah.
you can't do dishes anymore, so your husband's going to have to do
Yeah,
them.
you can't cut the lawn, so
Yeah.
you know your wife has to
Right,
do
that
it.
works out well.
So before we do that, Brad, let's welcome people.
Yeah,
if you are new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, go over to the Facebooks and like us because all this week again, Brad, we're giving out positive vibes to those of the people who like us.
We're going to resonate all the way through the airways. There
Yeah,
you go.
There we go. All right, let's not waste any more time.
Yeah,
Brad,
let's
let's
get
talk
to
about
it.
the one chore, which actually is any chore that involves prolonged bending or twisting. You're going to want to avoid those, and we're going to go over the different chores that might involve that.
Bob, stand up. It's driving me
it's
crazy.
bothering you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because that puts a terrible amount of stress on the back.
Oh, right.
I mean, it's the way, if you want to blow out a disc, that's the way to do it, especially the bend and the twist.
Right. You know, people are so unaware of their posture. Oftentimes, just like when you're brushing your teeth, you ever have someone with back pain, they say, it really hurts when I brush my teeth, and it's because you're leaning
over
forward.
the sink.
Yep,
Yep.
and you're not aware of it.
So when you brush your teeth, just let it fly.
Right, yeah, just brush away. Get one of those vibrating power ones. They
Yeah,
really
that's
do
the way to
job.
go. I just walk around the house while I'm doing it, to be honest with you.
All right, let's get
All right,
on, Bob.
Next one, we'll talk about sweeping and vacuuming. A lot of people have trouble with vacuuming.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the reason they do, Brad, can you still get me, Liz? The reason they do, where's right here?
Yep.
I don't even know how to use a vacuum. But it's usually you bend, and this is what they're doing, aren't they, Brad?
Right here.
They're locked in to one spot here, and they're bending and twisting at the same time.
Especially when they're trying to get under that furniture,
Yeah.
you know. Don't worry about under the furniture. You can't see it anyways.
So what you want to do is actually dance with the vacuum cleaner. You kind
There
of
you
put it
go.
on your hip, and you step forward and you step back. You see how I'm keeping my back straight now? Plus, you're burning a few more calories,
Sure,
Brad.
right. But
So-
that is really the ideal way to get the body
Yep.
to move in an upright posture.
So instead of doing this, you're going along with it. What did you want to show with that?
Well, if you're going to buy a new one, simply the new ones are much smaller and
Oh,
lighter.
sure.
I just bought one for my mother who's 82, and I could not believe, and it's cordless.
yeah.
A beautiful little machine. It's smaller than this one actually, and even that can make quite a bit of difference, particularly if you do have back pain while
That's
you're
an
vacuuming.
excellent point, Brad.
There you go.
You're kind of surprising me today. You
Well,
coming up
Bob,
with a
once
good
in a
end.
while I come up with something.
So sweeping, same thing. You never did find the other type of broom?
No,
did you?
I didn't.
But you don't want to be bending and twisting like this. Again, you want to kind of just go along like this. You're gonna, wow, this is how you do it, Brad.
You never sweep at home, do you?
No, I do. Once in a while, like my wife cuts my hair, then I sweep it up.
She cuts your hair?
Yeah, she does.
Oh, really? I wish mine
You
would
can't
cut
tell.
my
It
hair.
looks like a bowl.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's
she was-
beautiful.
Yeah, this is a nice
How about a
broom.
push broom, Brad? If that was your push broom, how would you do? I mean, again, you'd want to.
Yeah,
Look, you're bending your knees while you're doing this.
Right. You know, and I'm guilty for this. When I push them, I like to get a long stroke because I want to be fast, and that's not good for the back. So you got to take your time and be upright. You're not going to be as fast, but
Now,
you'll be better.
We're going to also talk about outdoor chores here, and I really like this device here. This, I'll tell you, if you're a gardener, and this also can be used indoors.
Sure.
Got this for my wife. What a wonderful Mother's Day gift, huh?
Is that Mother's Day gift?
It was part of it.
Okay.
You know, this isn't really a great gift. It's not romantic by any means. But anyway, what's nice about this,
Well,
it's
at
the
our
garden
age, it could be.
bench, and you know, at our age. So what you can do, you can actually kneel or sit on it. And, you know, if you're going to work outside, working on a bush or trimming it or whatever.
Right.
Because you don't want to be doing this
Right,
for a
sure.
long period of time. But the better thing about it, which I really like and she likes, is how you can kneel.
Yeah.
So rather than going around pulling weeds out like this,
Yep.
you set this down. You got this to help support yourself. You got me, Liz? And now you can keep your back straight and you can be pulling the weeds out.
And notice, it's nice and padded
Yeah.
on those knees.
Yep, exactly. Because she, But she is also now using this to scrub the floors. Which
Sure.
I know she sounds like a handmaiden when I say that, but
Well, yeah, well, she's got to, you're not going to do it.
I don't know why you can't use a mop to scrub the floor, but apparently you can. You got to get down like
Well,
this.
you cannot do this quality of job.
So she was using pillows.
Oh,
And
sure.
so now this thing she just moves it right along, and she.
Well, I suppose
works
it's a
out
lot
real well.
easier to sleep at night, too. You don't have a dirty pillow.
Right. That's true.
But so how you can fold that up, Bob. That is
Oh,
really
yeah.
a nice option.
So what's nice about this, I hope I do this right now, isn't it like this?
You have to bring
Yeah.
your wife in here.
Yeah.
She'll show us.
So just like that. Look at that, how
There you
compact
go.
that is.
Yeah, you can put her
So-
in the closet.
Yeah. So we'll put this in our list of Amazon products. We'll see if anybody has any interest in it. How about making the bed, Brad? If we're making the bed, that's a common one because a
Yeah,
lot of people are bending over prolonged while they're doing it.
It's a real strain on the back, especially if you're reaching way over. If you got one of those wider king-size beds,
Right.
you really got to get your knee up on there.
Exactly.
Takes the stress off the back. Take one hand, support, and then it's going to take a little bit longer, but it's going to save your back. And if you are having some back pain, and this is really going to help, but make a habit of it to prevent the back problem.
And maybe this is the time to point this out, Brad. A lot of times you got to learn to say no.
Right.
And there's certain things when you're in a back pain flare-up, you should just be saying, I can't do that right now.
Right.
And people say, well, how's it going to get done? Who's going to cut my lawn if I don't do it? So I always say to them, who's going to cut your lawn when you hurt your back to the point where you're in the hospital and you're having surgery?
Right.
That's the person that should do it now. So
There
before
you
that
go.
happens. So, all right. How about let's say you were outside, Brad, and you want to be picking up sticks and stuff like that. There's a lot of different options in there, but one of them is using the reacher, right?
Yeah, here we got a couple objects. They're not sticks, but they're, something that if the grandkids or your kids are playing outside, or if Bob is playing
Is
outside
that
with
going to
his
work
ball.
to pick that up?
Yeah, look at that.
Oh yeah.
Why bend over when you can just use something like that? And this is something oftentimes used, with the older population.
Right, in the house too,
sure.
picking up toys. One thing we used to recommend with toys is actually, and Liz, you can maybe attest to this, but sometimes we'd just sweep all the toys together and then bend down.
Did you use
and
a
pick 'em
push
up.
broom or a
Yeah,
sweep
well,
broom?
whatever, Push them right out the door. Most kids have too many toys the way it is. So, all right, we already talked about scrubbing the floor. That's going to be this device here.
Sure.
Let's talk about just shoveling real quick, Brad. Why don't you grab the broom?
I wish I would have brought my shovel, and I got a perfect shovel for this.
Yeah, because we did make a modification
Yeah,
on the shovel. But you're going to have to watch that video in order to pick that one up, I guess.
Right.
So how are we doing for time? Yeah, we're doing all right. So with shoveling, again, the whole thing is you don't want to bend down like this and go up like this. You want to bend your knees while you're shoveling.
Sure.
And you want to throw ahead of you. Do not do this. Pick up a scoop and throw it off to the side or this
Twisting,
way, because now
right.
you're bending and
Yeah,
twisting.
why don't you turn Bob once? I just want to do that
Oh.
again. No, turn this
Oh,
way.
yeah, he's
You
gonna
got
show
Bob's doing a nice job of keeping his back straight there. Now round out like you're. There you go. Now we got a teeter totter here.
So, yeah, 1 point of contact versus 3.
Right.
We always emphasize that. 1, 2, 3. So that'll help that. For some of you who are out doing yard work too, sometimes these hiking sticks are nice because
Right.
1, if your balance isn't that great, but 2, if you have to bend down, you can do like this type
Sure,
of thing.
right.
And it gives you support. I didn't tighten it all the way up.
Yeah,
So
that's all right. This is great for the golfer's lift.
yeah, it is.
Maybe we
So-
should show them the golfer's lift. That's a
So
wonderful.
you want to go like this, and you want to hold on, and you're going to go like this.
That really, takes a lot of, if you don't have your reacher, do that. Use your stick for balance. The other thing, Bob, overall, a nice stretch, quick stretch you can do throughout the day.
Oh, very good
Hands
point.
here and simply stretch back. Don't go here and hang out there for 10 seconds. All you need is a stretch and relax. Do 2 or 3 of
So what
those.
Brad is saying, every time you bend forward, you should counter that
Yep.
by going backwards.
Right.
I mean, it's kind of the pregnancy thing. Don't you see a lot of times pregnant women do this kind of automatically because, they're
Well,
having back
Liz,
pain?
you've had a couple of children. Were
Yeah.
you doing that when you were pregnant?
She's got 2 children. She's got actually 3 children if you count Alex.
That's right,
So-
her husband.
All right. Oh, yeah, he's here too. So we.
Yeah, he
all
heard
right,
that.
Yeah. All right. Anything else, Brad, you want to add?
No, I think we covered it well. So when you're doing your chores, take your time, pay attention to this, maybe get a few tools here that we mentioned. And once again, Bob, this is all falls into the genre and our thing.
We can fix just about anything
Except,
a broken heart.
there you go.
But we're working on it. All right. Thanks a lot.